running, no rolling, no pushing. The first year was just learning how to sit up straight. The first year was a bed. Imagine half your body cut like a thread and falling away like a long day bleeding into a longer night. An endless twilight spent laying awake wondering if morning is ever gonna come. The first year was darkness. An abyss so deep, how could anyone see past it? As if the mentality of I quit had somehow swallowed hope whole, we could not yet extol the virtues that his loss would bring us. We used to discuss disability as if it was something we should pity, felt sympathy for what kind of life that would be. We built a marquee, hoping it would be big enough to keep us sheltered from the reality that this could happen to anyone. The first year was hope crushed up like old dry bones mixed in with cement to build headstones for the dying dreams of a 15-year-old boy. The first question must have been how? How do I come back from this? How do I dismiss uncertainty and motivate myself past doubt? How do I figure out how to move forward? To move toward yes when no is busy setting up detours and roadblocks. When stopwatches and clocks refuse to acknowledge timeouts. When the whereabouts of my destination cannot be found on any map because it exists only as an abstraction. I feel like fuel shoved to the furnace of my mind just to keep me going. How does anyone stop themselves from throwing in the towel? You throw the towel away. When all the lights go out, you pay the power bill. If your glass is half empty, get a refill. You will yourself past uncertainty and you push. So back then, when others were changing channels, he was changing attitudes. Moods shifting past blame and self-pity, he began to push. First command must have been push. And the moment's gravity starts to pull, full force, you must captain your strength, sending forth commands that defy the impending invasion of even the smallest thought of surrender. You must tender your resignation from resignation and dismiss even the idea of quitting. The first time I saw this done, it was from a sitting position. Again, he was changing attitudes, not his, our own. We began to atone for our past posturing. As the finish line began blurring, we realized during all of our doubt, we had hope. Was given to us, a gift. As we watched our dream become realized, we internalized the belief that one can inspire many, that any of us are capable of pushing past what holds us back, that the hardest battles are fought on the inside, and you must attack them with the heavy artillery of determination. A dream takes work, not 9 to 5 lunch and 2 coffee breaks. It takes midnight to midnight, eyes straight forward and minds at the hindsight. What did I do wrong? What can I do better? You are the setter of your goals, so set long and aim further, all the while remembering distance does to dreams what air does to fire. It feeds and fuels the strong, but extinguishes the weak. 25 years later, this moment exists as an antique displayed prominently in the cabinets of our minds. We remember the first year was bad. Every year after, it was tire tread poured upon the pavement like ink drawing a long line away from the mentality of I quit, teaching us all it is the defeat of spirit that is worse than any injury. That how we approach the day says something of the way we hope to live. That when we are left with nothing, we will give of ourselves, even if only to remind others. When there's no way over, around, or under, we go through. And those who push give even the mountains someone to look up to.